What's up, y'all? My name is Myles with Holiday World out of Dallas, Texas, and today we are taking a look at this Keystone Bullet Premier 26 RB PR. RB stands for rear bath, and then the PR stands for Premier because this is an extension of the Bullet line that is their highest end level travel trailer. So this is going to have a lot of really cool stuff going on with it. It's definitely a couple style travel trailer with the rear bath setup, and it has opposing slide out. So slide out on this wall here and on the other wall, which is going to give you an island kitchen as well. And lots of really cool stuff to look at with this travel trailer. Not too much going on in the intro here, so let's just get into the video. Hey, welcome back to another video. If this is your first time tuning into one of my videos, I'm super excited that you're here. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. And if you do get something out of this video, consider hitting the like button down below and definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you would like to connect with me on other social media platforms, links to my Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook are down below in the description, where you can find other RV related content that I upload regularly. And then finally, if you are interested in this RV, keep in mind I am in a sales position. I do not get paid by my company to come out here and make these videos. I just do this on my own time in hopes of finding people like you that might be interested in this RV. So I would love to personally assist you in helping you make this RV yours. So you can either text me at the number on the screen there, or there is a link down below in the description that you can fill out with some basic information that will help me best help you. So go down there and fill out that information if you are interested in this RV, and let's get into the video. All right, y'all, welcome back to another video. Again, this is a 2022 Keystone Premier 26 RB PR. So this is a part of the Bullet line. The Bullet Premier is going to be their highest end line. So there's going to be a lot of differences between this and like a regular Bullet or a Bullet Crossfire. You can see we have all our other Bullets over here. Unfortunately, I don't have one like side by side here to take a look at. But actually, let me show you real quick. So if you just look at like the front cap and the profile of this travel trailer, we're going to take a look at that there. Keep that in your memory, and then we're going to walk around here real quick. You know what? We'll actually have some other Premiers here that we can look at a Bullet side by side with versus a Premier, so you can see a little bit of the difference. So you have your Bullet line here, and then you have the Premier. And you can see the Premier has a little bit more of a premium look on the outside, the way the front cap is designed. You have this like painted on rock guard there versus just like a metal rock guard on this one. So some differences there. Premiers are also going to come with a bit more equipment than a standard Bullet. And then you have your Bullet Crossfires, which we have all the way down here, where those are going to have like a standard fiberglass front cap, whereas the Bullet and the Premier both have automotive grade style fiberglass front caps that are more of like a hard plastic type of feel to them. I'll go knock on it here so you can kind of see what I mean. That type of feel on the front cap here versus something like the Bullet Crossfire is going to be much more lightweight and not have some of this heavier build features to it. So that puts this Bullet Premier that we're looking at, the 26 RB PR, we're gonna come around this way. That's definitely going to make this a higher end couple style travel trailer. You can see you have two ACs on the roof there as well, one in the bedroom, one in the living room area. You're gonna have LED lights up on the front cap going there and there as well. And then just a really nice aggressive looking front cap. Nice looking decals on the front. And then you're gonna have this cooler looking sort of compartment back here. Your batteries will sit back in this area here. You can see you have a nice large platform there to put batteries on. Have an additional lip right there too if you want to strap a battery onto there, I believe is what that is there for. I'm kind of guessing with that actually. I just kind of noticed that, but that seems like that makes sense to me. And then you have a battery disconnect down underneath here. So if you want to just kill all the power to your battery and make sure to preserve the life of your battery, you can do that there too without having to run through the RV and turn off everything that's battery powered inside the RV when you leave your campsite. You're gonna have two 20-pound propane bottles up front here and a power tongue jack. So this will go up and down with power. You don't have to use any manual labor to get that up and down. And then we'll go around the non-campsite first and then come back to the campsite. Going on here, you're going to have, look at the specs real quick. You can see it's 6,500 pounds dry, so with nothing in it, and then 7,500 pounds fully loaded. So that's gonna give you a cargo carrying capacity of about 561 pounds. So a little light on the cargo carrying capacity. I'm a bit surprised by that. I know most people just using this for camping and stuff like that aren't gonna load too much stuff into it, but it is gonna have a cargo carrying capacity of about 561 pounds. So keep that in mind as well. And then on the slide out here, you're going to have a cable driven slide out. So this is gonna push and pull from all four corners evenly to make sure that slide out goes in and out straight each time and doesn't do any damage to the flooring. And then you'll have a slide out on the other side of the RV as well. And I know looking at the cargo carrying capacity and stuff like that, a common question is like, how much weight do people typically put inside an RV? It's a very hard thing to gauge because everybody's different. And I don't know exactly what you may be camping with and stuff like that. So it's hard for me to give an exact answer on what, you know, someone might load up in there. But I would say that it's pretty safe that an average person would probably put around 500 to 700 pounds inside an RV. But there are people that may put far more than that, depending on what they're wanting to do and things of that nature. So just things to keep in mind. As we keep going around, you're gonna have solid slam latch doors. And I realize I'm just all over the place. Gosh, I'm all out of sorts with the flow of this video. Sorry, forgive me. It's actually, if y'all are just coming back, I went like 3, almost 4 weeks without making or uploading a video. So I feel like I got out of the flow of things a little bit, but we'll get it back, don't worry. Coming back down underneath here, you're going to have your solar charge controller. So there is a 200-watt solar panel on the roof that is connected to this to monitor the charge on your battery. It is prepped for an inverter. So if you wanted to expand upon the solar and add an inverter to start getting power to like your outlets inside the RV, you can do that as well. And then you're going to have all aluminum framing throughout this RV. You can see like here, every spot that has weld connections is welded on both sides of the frame, and then a super wide storage compartment with a pin rack there to organize your different stuff that you have inside of here. It'll come with a 25-foot coil hose that can connect to your outdoor shower connections here. All your water connections are enclosed in this area. And then you also have your controls for your stabilizers there. So both your front and rear stabilizers will be controlled from those switches, and they are electric. All your water connections inside here, you have a light there too, so that you can see what you're doing. And then coming down underneath here, you have another solar connection. So if you want to plug in solar right here to expand upon the solar capacity there, you can do that. And then down underneath here, you can see you have a fully enclosed underbelly. So all your water tanks and water lines will be sitting inside this underbelly compartment above the insulation where all of your heat ducting is as well. So when you run your furnace, as long as you're running your furnace, you're going to have heat going into that area to make sure your water tanks and water lines do not freeze if that's needed. You're going to have a gray tank valve right here coming out. So that's going to probably be the gray tank from the kitchen. So that's going to drain out any stuff that is coming from your sink in the kitchen and that tank there. And then on the other side of the slide out, because this is a rear bath, you'll have a black and a gray tank here from the bathroom that will drain out right here. So you'll have those two different compartments there. And then this is going to be a 50 amp RV. So you'll have a 50 amp plug connection here, 2 ACs on the roof. And coming to the back, you have your spare tire on the bumper. You also have storage in the bumper as well. So these will just squeeze and come off like that. And you can store things inside the bumper. And then you'll have a ladder to get up onto the roof. We'll get up there in just a sec. Spot for a backup camera, so you can put a backup camera on this RV. And then coming to this side, really love that you get pretty much about 3/4 of the RV covered with the awning. Also covers the slide out. And then you have a really nice outdoor kitchen. Outdoor kitchens are something like my family. We have an outdoor kitchen on our RV. It has a grill instead of a 2-burner stove. Never use it. We've never used it once. We bring a Coleman grill with us that's like 2 times the size of that, and we set it up further away from our RV so we can make bacon and things like that, and it doesn't splash all over the RV and make a greasy mess in the RV. But I will say one thing ours does not have that I really like is the sink. I think the sink is the most practical thing in an outdoor kitchen if you are going to have an outdoor kitchen, because this prevents you from having to run inside the RV to wash your hands, wash off other things like utensils maybe, or whatever you need to do, rinse out a cup, whatever it may be. You have that all right here without having to run into the RV to do things like that. So I really appreciate having the sink there. And then you'll also have a little mini refrigerator up here. If you wanted to take this out and use that for storage space as well, you can do that. Outlet back here and down here. So 2 different outlets to plug in different stuff outside. And then you'll have storage space right there. Also have a light in here that I did not turn on, so you will have that lighting as well. And then coming around here, it looks like you have a spot for a TV here. So I would imagine a TV could probably be mounted to this wall. You could set it up out here, or if you wanted to set it up, I mean, if you wanted to maybe put it in replacement of this refrigerator, it could probably do that, but that would be a little bit of a waste for those cords to stretch. So different ways that you can set up an outdoor TV if you want. Then you have a slide out on this side. So the opposing slide outs is going to make for lots of room on the inside there. Outdoor speakers well spread apart. So you have one on this side and one on this side, Very well spread, so you're gonna have nice coverage of your outside area with audio if you play music outside and stuff, which I don't know who doesn't do that when they're out camping. And then if you come this way again, see a look at it from the front, and then we'll open this up. From this side, see how wide this storage compartment is. Out of all the travel trailers I've seen, Bullet has the widest storage compartment on their travel trailer. I've yet to see a storage compartment wider than what this is. So really big space there that you have for your outside storage. Now let's come to the back one more time. We're gonna go hop up on the roof real quick and take a look at the roof, because you do have a 200-watt solar panel up there and 2 ACs. So let's climb this ladder. Your ladders, you can see here, they have a 250-pound weight capacity on them. Climb up here real quick. All right, so coming up here, you have the 200-watt solar panel. If the camera wants to focus for me, there we go. 200-watt solar panel. That's gonna help keep your batteries charged right there. And then you'll have 2 ACs on the roof. So definitely plenty of coverage with the ACs to keep that cool. And then the solar panel to make sure your batteries don't die. Plus you have a couple attic vents and your skylight in the shower. All right, so hop back down and we'll head inside the RV. You're gonna have these solid steps. These are the Lippert solid steps coming inside the RV. So you'll have a really low step to the ground there. Definitely easy getting up on that first step, and then a very large oversized top step coming out of the RV, making sure that you don't slip or anything coming out. And then going inside, really, really nice looking floor plan in here. Bullet does a great job with their color scheme, definitely giving you these modern gray tones with what they offer. And you have the island kitchen in here. So having the opposing slide outs is going to make room for this island kitchen. As we go around, you'll see like things with the Bullet, you're gonna get like this premium Thomas Paine furniture. This is a pull-out sofa, so you do have that added sleeping capacity if needed. And then you'll have, this looks like to be about a 42-inch screen TV. You also get a fireplace, so you have an electric heat source there. And it'll have multiple different colors on it. That's the only thing that I don't have turned on right now, that and the AC. So definitely gonna be struggling with being hot in here, but that's all right. Pretty used to it at this point. All of your sound controls will be right here on this Furrion panel, so that will have Bluetooth and will be able to connect to your phone as well. And then if you want to connect like a gaming device or anything like that to flow through the speaker system where you have your speakers up in the ceiling, whether it's a Blu-ray player or a PlayStation or anything like that, you can hook that up into this spot right here. Now keep in mind, you can also just hook that up directly to the TV. It'll just flow through the TV speakers. Through here, you're gonna have storage that's all unobstructed. So that'll go all the way through there. So nice storage space. These are also glass doors there. That's gonna be a difference between the Bullet Premier and the other Bullets, where the other Bullets will not have these glass style doors there on a lot of them. And then as we go around, actually let's look down underneath here too, because you have more storage down underneath here as well. Except for on this side. This panel here is just decorative. So I actually didn't expect that. I hadn't opened that yet, and that is just decorative. And then spot here where you can put like a Blu-ray player or any other decorative stuff that you may want as well. Coming along this way to the kitchen, with the island, you're definitely gonna get a lot of storage there. So you'll have 4 pull-out drawers. These are all the same size. Nice looking finish there too with the white bottom on it. Stainless steel sink, and you have a solid surface countertop on there as well. Black faucet with a very modern finish on it, and of course it'll pull out like so. And then you'll have some cabinets to open up here. Lots of different space here. This is going to be a tool to manually override your slide out if ever needed, so it will have that in there as well. And then a little bit more storage there. On this side of the island, you'll have these cabinets to open up, lots of storage space down underneath there as well. Again, solid stone countertops on this side as well. And looking at the price here real quick, get this out of the way. The MSRP with all the options on here is $63,740. And this one we currently have available for $49,997. So I am in a sales position. If you are interested in this RV, I would love to personally help you out. I come out here on my own time to make these videos, and I do not get paid by my company to make them. So I only get paid when I sell an RV, which is how I like it to be, quite frankly. And I would definitely love to help you out and be a part of your process in purchasing your RV and giving you a great experience from start to finish and throughout the ownership of owning your RV. So if you are interested in this RV, you can text me at the number up on the screen there, or there will be a link down below in the description as well, where you can fill out a quick form that lets me know what RV you're looking at and how I can best assist you. And I will say it is much better to go fill out that form down below. The reason why is I'm pretty busy. I am in a sales position, so I'm constantly talking to customers. I have people coming in here to look at RVs regularly, and I'm out making videos. So if you text me or call me, it's very likely that I will be busy at the present moment that you reach out to me, but I do want to get in touch with you and help you out. So if you go fill out that inquiry form, then I can have some basic information about what you're looking for and know how to best help you when I am available to reach out to you. And I try to get back to you within at least 24 hours, if not quicker. So go fill that out if you are interested in this RV or any RV that you've seen, and I would love to give you a great experience getting into your next RV. So continuing looking through this area, you're gonna have more storage space there. You have all hidden hinges, so your hinges on all your cabinets will be hidden there, so you can see you don't see them from the outside. You're going to have a Furrion microwave there. I don't know if y'all can tell on camera, but it's so humid out here. There's almost like a hazy type of film on some of these appliances here because it's just so hot and humid right now. But we're working through it. You're gonna have a Furrion oven, pretty standard size RV oven, and then a 3-burner stove. Plus it will have a vent fan to get your air outside of the RV there if you are cooking. Then you'll have another spot that opens up down here as well. So that's actually a really big storage space down there. So really large space that you have with that. That's pretty much all your storage in the kitchen area. Let's open up your refrigerator. This is going to be a 12-volt refrigerator here. So open this up. Oh, it's nice and cool in there. This is powered off the battery, and I do have a battery box hooked up. Oh man, it's so, it feels so great in there. But nice big space there. That's going to be about an 11 cubic foot refrigerator, just about. And then coming over to this side, you see you have some nice storage spaces there for maybe some spices or something like that. And then you'll have a legless dinette table. So a couple things about this. First of all, don't hit your legs on anything going in and out of there. And it is mounted to the sidewall. So if you wanted to take this out, very easy to do so. You just unscrew it from the sidewall essentially. And you can get rid of that table if you wanted to put something else there. So great option with that. You have the freestanding chairs that come with it. And it will have a strap here so you can strap those down when you are traveling. And then with your windows in this area, you're going to have pull down blackout shades. So that'll be on all your windows here. You can see you have that on these windows as well. So nice pull down blackout shade. You have USB ports right here on the wall to plug in different appliances. And then, or I guess different, I don't know if cell phones and tablets are called appliances, but different electronics, I guess would be the proper terminology. And then again, the Thomas Paine sofa here that does pull out to a bed. So this is gonna make nearly a queen size bed when you pull it out. Basically take off these back cushions, and then this folds out, and the backrest behind here would fold down to complete that bed. It's actually pretty dang soft. Definitely not uncomfortable at all. I have slept on these pull-out sofas plenty of times with my RV camping experience, and definitely plenty comfortable and can easily fit 2 people on there. And this particular sofa setup will have these big storage compartments in the armrest. So you'll have that on both sides, plus you have your cup holders, and then you'll have USB ports on this side as well. And then let's look at the outlets in the kitchen real quick, because I know that's also important. I would assume, yep, up here underneath the microwave, you have an outlet there. You can see it has the yellow sticker, so that's going to mean it's an inverted outlet. So if you added the inverter and expanded on the solar capacity, you will be able to run that outlet off of the solar power and battery. Let's get this lifted up so you can see your window going outside. I should have opened this up before I started the video, but that's okay. Why is that being difficult on me? There we go. Wasn't pulling both strings at the same time, I guess. All right, learning how to open blinds 101. But you'll have this window here will open up as well, and then you're gonna have a light there also for light in the kitchen area. But nice window going out to your campsite, so while you're making food and stuff like that, you can see everything going on outside, which I really appreciate that, because a lot of RVs do not have a campsite window in this kitchen. And then adding on to the outlets, you're going to have a pop-up outlet here. So you'll have outlets and USB ports. This just goes down like so, goes out of the way, and then pops back up. And you'll also have a sink cover that this will come with as well that's just not in place right now. And I think that's everything for the outlet. Oh, here we go, one more. You have one more outlet on the island over here as well. And then before we get to other aspects, let me talk about the construction real quick. First of all, underneath the slide out, if you've watched my videos a lot, you know I talk about this often. But you have like a PVC woven type of carpet material, way better than just the traditional carpet that is still in a lot of RVs. Much more strong and durable, much more flexible, just snaps right back into place. And then this here is going to also help with just protecting everything underneath here because it's a tight woven material, help with penetration of liquids and stuff going through there. And then there's multiple layers to it. And then underneath here, you have your subflooring that is wrapped. So if you lift up the carpet like this in a lot of RVs, this wrap part will not be there and it'll just be exposed wood. But Keystone, they wrap the subflooring in all of their trailers, so another layer of protection for your subflooring underneath there. And then another thing that is on this RV is the subflooring underneath this vinyl laid down cover there is going to be your hyperdeck flooring. So you'll see examples of that on the screen here, where this is a really thick flooring that is underneath there that is basically going to be 4 layers. It'll be a fiberglass and polypropylene layers with a huge block foam layer of insulation there that is super condensed, so it's very strong and firm. And then this here, because these properties of this flooring here do not absorb liquid, it is pretty much waterproof and not going to allow any water to get in. So theoretically, you could fully submerge this subflooring in water and it's not going to incur any water damage. Plus, it's more lightweight than wood that is traditionally used in RVs. So a really innovative floor that Keystone uses that has been giving them great results, also keeps it more lightweight on the trailer in general. So really nice product that they use there. Now let's keep moving back this way because you have a huge pantry, absolutely giant space here of a pantry, something that is lacking in a lot of different travel trailers, but definitely not this one. So have a really great space there. Nice finish on the doors too, just the color with the black handles looks really nice. Same with the bathroom door here that we'll look at in just a second. You do have a glass door on this pantry space here, so another pantry space as well. Definitely not lacking in storage. And before we head into the bathroom, I want to point out you do have a very significantly barreled ceiling here. So that ceiling is going to be barreled. Your ceiling height in here is probably about 6'7" or 6'8", so plenty of ceiling height. And then coming into this space, also point out you have an outlet there. Coming into this space, you're going to have a porcelain toilet. See that there? It's basically another nice thing about this porcelain toilet. This is just a plastic toilet seat lid that it comes with, but if you wanted to replace this, you could just go to Lowe's or Home Depot and find a toilet seat lid that would swap out with that real easily. You're going to have your sink here, black faucet, stainless steel sink. Stainless steel sink in the bathroom, definitely going to differentiate this from some of the other bullet lines that are lower in tier. Then you have 2 outlets in here, so plenty of outlet power in the bathroom. Medicine cabinet up above with 2 shelves, plus you have the mirror. And then going into the shower, it's going to be a corner shower with the glass doors. And stepping in here, plenty of shower height. Even to the lowest point in the shower, my head doesn't quite touch, being 6'2". So I would say the height of this is probably about 6'3" or so to this point. Plus you get another almost 6 inches in the skylight. So 4 to 6 inches, I should say. So you could easily stand in this shower being at least like 6'7", probably. I would say 6'7" might be the cutoff where you're gonna hit your head in that space there. But plenty of room, and when I'm standing in here, this shower head actually sits at about my forehead level, so pretty high height that sits at. You have some shelves here to put different soaps and things like that. And then you'll have all of this storage space for different linens and maybe decorative stuff that you want to put in there. Plus, that's just the beginning of the storage because you have this huge space above the outdoor kitchen. There's going to be a massive storage for this bathroom as well. So really large space in there. And then let's go back into the bedroom area and kind of wrap this up. Going into the bedroom, you're going to have all of your wardrobe storage in here. This is a queen size bed, and we'll come to this side real quick and kind of start with the storage over here. Open this up and you have a really tall storage space for clothing there, but they also give you the 2 drawers here. So instead of giving you like a wardrobe closet that would just go all the way down to this spot here, they utilize this space for additional storage because obviously you don't need all that space for stuff to hang. So they give you 2 pull-out drawers here for additional storage that could have just been wasted on a taller wardrobe space there. You'll have your pass-through storage or unobstructed storage all the way throughout there. Again, glass pull-out drawer or cabinet doors there. Or I guess, I don't know if it's a cabinet door or what exactly that would be called, but I guess a cabinet door. And come back into this space, and I really love that they do this double-tiered sort of bedside nightstand setup area here. You have a hole there for wiring to run through if you need it to come down to the outlets and USB ports. And same thing on this side. Plus they have the decorative finish on the back wall that looks really nice. It's a much more upright finish on this as well. They gave this a very, it's not completely straight up and down, but they definitely made efforts to make it as straight up and down as they can. So it used to be much more curved, and they made it more flat in comparison to like previous year models and stuff like that to give you a more comfortable experience in bed. You also have a spot for a big TV on this wall, plenty of room there to fit a good sized TV hookups, and you have your second AC in the bedroom here. Plus the other AC is also ducted into here as well. So plenty of capacity to keep this bedroom cool for you, which will definitely be needed because these Texas summers are no joke. Coming down underneath here, you have access to the pass-through storage underneath, a nice finish to this door going down there. And that is pretty much everything. Come back out here one more time, give you one final look of the floor plan, and wrap this thing up. All right, y'all, that's all I got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button down below and definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I hope this didn't feel too sporadic and all over the place. I think from my perspective, it did a little bit just because I'm so dang hot and I'm still trying to get used to filming in these 90-degree+ RVs. There's just nothing easy about it. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you are interested in this RV, I am in a sales position, so I would love to assist you and help you out. So you can text me at the number on the screen there, or go down in the description down below, which would be preferred, and fill out that inquiry link down there to inquire about this specific RV or whatever RV it may be that you're looking for. And I definitely respond to those first and quickest if you go fill that out. So I would love to help you out, help you get into your next RV, and that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, I'll see you out camping.